Good morning, ladies. Welcome back. You know, it's been a couple of months since I've done a faves and fail video, so I thought I would do one, which consists of things that I bought in October and most of November. I am taping this at the end of November, right before Thanksgiving, but I figured the things that I'm going to buy probably on Black Friday, I wouldn't be able to tell you truly if they were a fave or fail in that short a time. So I'm going to go over some things that I bought basically in October and the beginning of November. So if that sounds exciting to you or something that you'd be interested in, I do hope that you will watch this video all the way through. I hope that you will consider subscribing to my channel, ring the notification bell, and leave me a comment down below. What are some of your favorite things that you've purchased in the last couple of months? I would love to know. And let me know, out of the items that I'm showing you today, what items that you like or dislike or have tried or not. With that, let's get started. Okay. I'm going to start out with some skincare products that I have purchased, and I've been using them a couple of weeks. I recently did a skincare video, and I showed you some of the things that I was loving, and one of the items that I liked was Dr. Brandt's tranexamic acid. I have been trying to add that into my skincare routine to help with hyperpigmentation on my skin that I've gotten over the years from being out in the sun and not wearing sunscreen like I should. But what I did is I picked up some of the Inkey List tranexamic acid serum, and I really like this, and this is a lot more affordable. I really liked the Dr. Brandt a lot, but it was a lot more expensive, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to try another brand and see if it does the same, and this does. I like the consistency of this. It's just a gel, and it blends into your skin wonderfully. And I put this mostly on the areas, like on my cheeks where I have hyperpigmentation, a little bit on my nose where I have some spots that had gotten the sun and got different sunspots on them. So I'm trying to get rid of all of those things. So this is really helping. And it says that you can use this. I like how the Inkey List has this. They have a little thing on the back. It says you can use it morning or night. They have just the little symbols on here, which I think is nice. And it says use AM and PM. I have to get my glasses on. Use AM and PM on cleansed skin. Apply a pea-sized amount to face and neck. So it says you can use it alongside of all your other serums and everything. And I really like that. And that's what I do. I will put this on normally after my thinnest serum. Like I will put on, cleanse my skin, do my toner, and exfoliate and everything. And then, or exfoliate and then do my toner. And then I will put on like a real thin serums that I have. And then I will put this on because it's a little bit more of a gel consistency. The other thing that I am loving from the Inkey List is their tripeptide plumping lip balm. I love this. This has got, it plumps and instantly hydrates your lips. And what I've been doing is I've been putting this on in the morning while I'm putting my makeup on, and then it makes my lips so hydrated and plump. Then when I go to put on my lipstick, it goes on a lot better, and I really, really like this. It's got a good consistency to it. I like the little applicator on it. And you can see it's got sort of like a yellow color to it, but it's very, very thick. That's probably going to take all my lipstick off that I just put on, but let me tell you, this feels so, so, so hydrating. I love this. And on days that I'm not even, a lot of times what I will do is put it on and I will just leave it on, wear it to work, and put my lipstick on when I get to work. And that way it's on my lips for even longer. At night, I'm still using like a sleeping mask, like my Laneige sleeping mask. So I love that. The other skincare item that I have been trying, and I've been using this for a couple of weeks, is from the Beauty of Chosen. This is their ginseng essence water. And I really like this. This really has helped. It not only hydrates, but it helps brighten your skin. I just love this. And you know what? It doesn't have a super strong smell to it or anything like that. So it doesn't smell like you're putting ginseng on your, on your face. But I do like this. And ginseng has been known to just help with collagen and different things in your skin. So I've added this into my skincare routine. And Beauty of Chosen is a very affordable skincare line. So I like this. And I got this off of Amazon. So I would highly recommend getting that. Now, before I go into some of my other favorites, I'm going to go into some of my fails. Let's just get them out of the way. I I have been trying to find a good mascara. There's a couple that I really, really like that are my favorites, and I will continue to use them. But I thought, you know what? There's some other ones that people have been talking about that came out a little while ago. So I thought I was going to try them. Well, let me tell you. I know this one is a favorite for a lot of people. The L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Didn't like it at all. And I'll tell you why. It instantly flaked. I mean, right from the get-go. I can see some mascaras that once they start drying up, they flake. This one, you know, and I thought I was going to like it because I liked the brush on this. I really liked the short bristles and everything, and it separated my lashes and it gave me some volume. But I cannot tell you how bad I had literally, I mean, just a ton of black above my eyes. And it was so disappointing because there are several YouTubers that I know that absolutely love this. And I tried it and I kept trying it. So I used my primer, my L'Oreal primer underneath it. And then I put this on and it still did it. So then I did my little trick, and that's how I've been using it because I didn't want to just throw it out. I've been putting on my e.l.f. clear lash primer on top of it. And even with that, I will still get some flaking. So, because you can only put so much of that clear lash primer on top of your mascara and it's going to start taking it off. So I love doing that if I have one, but this one just was not a good one for me. I have two more mascaras and they're both by the same company, which is surprising because this is a high-end brand. It's Benefit. Their Real Magnet Mascara and the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Thought I was going to love both of them. Everybody talked about them. Same thing. I loved this little skinny wand. I love wands like that because they seem to get down deep into your lashes and separate. I loved this, the magnet one. It had the spikier ones as well, but a little bit thicker. Loved the bristles. Loved the way my lashes looked when I put them on. I wore them in a couple of my videos. I had had them on in different videos. And I had mentioned that I was trying out a new mascara to let you know how it was. Both of them flaked, and one of them smeared. I can't remember which one it was. Smeared under my eyes. And I'm like, I went into the bathroom at work, like around lunchtime. I'm like, oh my word. And no one's even telling me this, that I had black above my eyes, black below my eyes. And I'm like, nope. So the same thing. And I always put primer on, and I thought, okay, I'll put primer on. I wanted to try it without. So I tried it with the primer. I thought maybe that would help it hold better. And the same thing. They were flaking. So all three of those mascaras, and at first I thought, well, maybe I got a bad tube. No, I don't think that's it. I don't. And I know sometimes that's why I don't wear mascara underneath my eyes a lot, because I do put a lot of eye cream under my eyes. So I normally don't, but those were a fail for me. Then one day I just was walking through the drugstore and I just saw this and I thought, oh, this just sounds, and it's been out a while. It's nothing that's new. I just thought I would try it. It's the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation. It says it is a hydrating foundation. It says it has hyaluronic acid in it and collagen in it. And the way they made it sound like it was this dreamy, whippy foundation. But let me tell you, it comes out and it's thick to me. And when you rub this in, this is really thick. You have to be very, very careful on what you're doing with this. I mean, that pump would have been enough for my face and my neck and everything. And to me, it just, I know this is more of a summer color that I got because I still had some faux tan and everything on, and I got it like at the beginning of October. Oh, I get this off my fingers. But to me, even when it dried down, it felt heavy. Now, if you have oily skin, this might be good. And I thought, for sure with the hyaluronic acid and the collagen in it, it would be great for dry skin. I have dry skin. But this just felt thick, and it didn't mesh well with my foundations and my sunscreens, and it kept pilling up. And I'm like, okay. And so I just kept trying it with several different things, and I couldn't get it to, it wouldn't work. It just would not work. Like I said, and maybe it's because I have dry skin, this was a big fail for me. And I wanted to like it because it sounded like it was hydrating. But those were my fails for the month. Going back to something that's sort of a skincare thing. I found this, I got this in BoxyCharm, and I tried it and I loved it. I bought it again, and then I just bought this travel size. This is the One Size Go Off Makeup Dissolving Mist. And I think I've showed you this before, but I hadn't used it in a while. And then when I was in Marshall's one day, I saw it. I'm like, oh my gosh, they got a travel size. This is perfect. This is perfect for vacations. And I'm going to show you why. Got this thick, heavy foundation on my hand. And I'm going to spray this. And you can see it looks shiny and it looks sort of oily. So it's like it's spraying in oil, but look at that. It's just, it dissolves your makeup. I cannot tell you how wonderful this is. Instead of just an oil, and I just spray it on and look. Everything is gone off my hand. It's back. It smells actually good. It doesn't smell bad or anything like that. I would highly recommend this. And like I said, I got this at Marshall's, and I was loving it. It was like $5, $4.99 for this at Marshall's. You can get it at Sephora, and I love it. I've gotten it from there because I rebought it after I had gotten it on BoxyCharm, and I liked it so much. So would highly recommend that. It's great. I always do a double cleanse at night, and I have told you that before because I wear makeup. I always do a double cleanse. So important, ladies, to get everything off of your skin before you put your moisturizers and serums and everything on, or they're not going to work. Okay, now we're going to go on to more makeup products. And the first one is a mascara that I do like. And this is from Lawless. This is Lawless, the One and Done Mascara. And this is what I have on today. I like this brush. It's got the smaller spiky bristles on it. And then it has a little, I don't know if you can see that, the little bubble at the end. So it's great. The little bubble is great for getting like close into your eyes and everything. I do like this. It gives me volume and length, and it does not flake. I'm not saying it doesn't flake at all. I've gotten a couple of little teeny flakes throughout the day, like one or two here and there. And sometimes when I first put it on, because my lashes hit up here, I'll notice some black, but that's mostly because my lashes have gotten long and they're touching the top of my, up here, my eyelid. So I absolutely love that. Works very well. Stays on all day, keeps my lashes lifted and looking great all day. The other mascara that I'm going to tell you about, and this mascara has been around for a long time, and this was one of my favorites. This is, it's a tubing mascara, but it works a little bit different. This is the L'Oreal Double Extend Mascara. It's called Beauty Tubes Mascara. I have been using this for years, and I started using it, and then I started trying all the other ones because I love the new Milani one. I love the Caloray one. There's so many of them out that are tubing mascaras, the Thrive Cosmetics, and I love that. I like this one for a couple of different reasons. Because this one, you put on this white end first, and it's sort of like a primer, I guess, but it helps it to work with tubings. But it gives it more volume. A lot of your tubing mascaras don't give you a lot of volume. With this, I put this end on, and then I put your other end on, which is just your normal other mascara one. I put that on, and then I can build it up. I will let that dry sometimes and do a second coat of it, and I've got super thick, long lashes. They stay on all day. They do not flake. So this to me this has been around, oh my gosh, for years. This is probably one of the original tubing mascaras, other than I think Blink was out there several years ago. But I love this. And yes, it's 2 steps, but you know what? I put a lash primer on every day when I put my mascara on. So to me, it's the same thing. I'm putting my mascara primer on and I'm putting this on, but it stays wonderful. When I know I have a day where I have got to go from morning till night and I have to have my mascara last and work good, or if it's hot in the summertime, my eyes are going to be watering because my allergies, this is one of my go-to ones. I love this. I love the Milani one. There are several other tubing mascaras. Tubing mascaras are my absolute favorite. Now I do buy some of the other ones like the Maybelline Sky High and stuff because they work very well too. But if I want something that I know is going to be more waterproof because of having, sweating or being out in the sun or whatever, I always wear a tubing mascara. They're my go-to. And this one is a very good one. And it's very reasonably priced. And a lot of times you can get them at Ulta when they have their sale, buy one, get one half off. And that's what I do a lot of times. Okay, now we're going to move into something a little bit different. I wanted to tell you about some makeup brushes that I just got recently. These are from Sydney Grace. And I will tell you, not a lot of people talk about their eyeshadows, which I love. And that is actually one of my palettes that I have here today. But I don't hear a lot of people, except for maybe there's one other YouTuber that I watch, and she recommended these eyeshadow brushes. And it comes in a little pack of these little blending eyeshadow brushes. And I have to tell you, they are so soft. This one's a little bit like flatter than these two are more domed. They're what I use to blend out my eyeshadows a lot. To me, I love them. BKB Beauty, I absolutely love their brushes. I love It Cosmetics brushes, and I have fallen in love with these. I really love these brushes. I think they're very, very good brushes, and I'm excited to go back and get some more. And in fact, if I recall the day that I'm taping this, their Black Friday sale starts. So and I will double check on that, but they are going to be, Sydney Grace is going to be having a Black Friday sale with 30% off. I would highly recommend going on and getting some of these brushes. They're not extremely expensive, and then to get 30% off, absolutely love these. Okay, now the last four are going to be eyeshadows. Does that shock anybody? Because I love my eyeshadows and I love doing my eye makeup. So let's start with the first one that I bought, and that is the Natasha Denona Mini Starlet Palette. And I did a whole makeup look on this palette. I cannot tell you how impressed I am. This is a basic everyday palette, but it's got a little bit of a pop. Natasha Denona's formulas are just amazing. I mean, the sparkles and the shimmers that are in here are just gorgeous. I mean, they're just beautiful. And the matte colors, look at the color payoff in those. They're beautiful, and they're nice and neutral, and you can get such a beautiful everyday look. This is a palette that I would definitely recommend if you are someone who likes neutrals, but you want just a little bit of extra pop with the shimmers. This is a perfect palette for you. Then in the fall, this little baby came out, and let me tell you, I fell in love with this. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Fall Romance Palette. I'll put this like this. Talk about beautiful fall colors. Look at these colors, ladies. I cannot tell you. I have used this so much in the fall. It just goes with a lot of the colors that I wear in the fall. I definitely wear cooler undertones. I got red on today. I normally don't wear red. Red is one of the colors of the year. But a quick thing. Today we are decorating for Christmas. And I always either put on a Christmas sweatshirt or something red or festive just because I like getting in the Christmas spirit. So I'm taping this right before Thanksgiving, and it's like, that's my big thing. So yeah, I'm not normally a red person, but I am normally these kind of colors. These to me, some of them are a little bit warm, but some of them are a little bit cooler. Like this one is a little bit cooler of a green, and these colors right here are cooler, but then you've got some warmer ones. So I love to blend warm and cool colors together, and these work amazing. I love her palettes. I have got several. I probably have like 5 or 6 of her palettes. When the new Mini Sultry palette came out, I grabbed that because I wasn't into her shadows way back when that originally came out. So I grabbed that, and I love that. Would highly recommend this. This is still around. Grab it while you can. Then in July, Sydney Grace had a Christmas in July sale, and then everything 40% off. And they had a new palette that came out, and it sold out immediately. Everyone wanted it. So and then in October, when it came back in stock, they repeated and they said, okay, we're going to give you the 40% off on this and only on the products that sold out, because we felt bad that it sold out so fast. This is their new Heaven on Earth palette. Look at this box. Look at this box. I love Sydney Grace's boxes and her palettes, the way she does them. They're beautiful. It's just like she did the collaboration with Mel Thompson, the Little Marvels. I love that. I bought that when they had the Christmas in July. And I did buy the Mel's bundle I love to help support people, and it was such a shame. And in such a heartache when Mel Thompson passed away, but I bought the Tiny Marvels palette, and then they have single shadows. It's called Mel's Bundle, and that is actually what I'm wearing today, is eyeshadows from that palette. And let me tell you, I love them. Sydney Grace has got beautiful palettes, but take a look at this palette. Let me see if I can do it this way so you can maybe read. I love the names that they come up with these, and if anybody loves wearing greens, these are beautiful. These are beautiful. And the blues down here, I mean, these are like my colors. But I've been trying to wear some of these greens. I'm going out of my comfort zone because they're normally not colors that I would wear. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to give it a try because it was 40% off, so it wasn't that much. I love the fact that they have a lighter underbrow color here, and then these different colors. And then look at this. Let's see if I can get this to do this. It's like, look at that. Oh my goodness, these shimmers. Look at the color payoff in these. They're beautiful. So you've got some cooler greens, some warmer greens, and this one's like a dual chrome. Oh my word. This is a wonderful palette. And her shadows, Sydney Grace shadows, they blend just wonderfully, ladies. I have never ever had a problem with them. There are a couple of ones that have a little bit more glitter in them where I would use a glitter primer, and I've been using a glitter primer a lot more lately just because I want to make sure that my shimmers stay on. But love, 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 and would highly recommend this when they have their sale, or even when it's not on sale. It's not that expensive. They're not as expensive as some of the other ones. Now, the last palette is going to be no surprise to anybody because this came out in, was it October? And everybody fell in love with it. Natasha Denona, I need a new palette. I didn't care that it wasn't on sale at the time. I wasn't going to wait for like the Sephora sale or anything. I wanted this palette. And let me tell you, this is one of my favorite palettes. Ladies, I use this a lot. I like to wear color on my eyes, but these neutrals are just amazing. And for different occasions, these are perfect for just like every day, but then amping them up. The different textures and different shimmers. She's got different textures in her shimmers and different formulas this time in this, and I love it. And this is perfect if you're going someplace that you don't want to wear like a lot of bright colors, or, you know, go a little bit more dramatic like I like to do. If you're someone that's a neutral lover, this is going to be your everyday palette. And you can take this palette and take it into nighttime. Use your lighter colors, but then add these deeper ones right here, these browns. You look at these browns. And even like the darker brown mattes, you could smoke this out and make this a beautiful nighttime palette. So this is a palette that you can go from day to night. Wear your lighter colors. If you're going out somewhere and during the holidays, this is the thing. Everybody, you're going to work, and then after work, you've got a holiday Christmas party or something, or, you know, even just at your office. It's like you're going to one. You could take this, take your lighter colors for the day, and then deepen it up with your darker browns and take this from day to night. It's a perfect palette. I would recommend this to anyone. It's a great everyday palette. So with that, that is all my faves and fails for the month. Like I said, I was disappointed. Mostly my fails were all mascara, which is a shame because I love mascara. But you know what? If it's not going to work, it's not going to work. And I'm going to be truthful with you if I like something or if I don't. My channel is so small. I haven't gotten PR yet, and I'm hoping I will start eventually getting PR, and I will try things. But I will always be honest with you. If something doesn't work for me, I'm going to tell you that. I am not going to just recommend something that I think isn't going to work. If I think it's not working for me because I have super dry skin or more mature skin, and you have younger, normal to oily skin, and I think it's going to work for you, then I would recommend it. I may say it doesn't work for me, but it might work for you. If I think it's just a bad formula that's not going to work on anybody, I'm not going to recommend it. So I will always be honest with you on any recommendations or faves or fails that I give you. So with that, go out, have yourself a wonderful, blessed day. Before you leave, remember, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, share this with a friend, and leave me a comment. Have you tried any of these products? Do you like them? Do you not like them? What are some of your favorites that you've picked up in the last couple of months? I love to read your comments, so thank you so much. Again, go out, have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will see you again in the next video.